Are you tired of the hassle of traditional banking? Say hello to the future of seamless transactions with Yonna Wallet. Introducing Yonna Wallet, the mobile wallet app that puts convenience and security at your fingertip. Your gateway to seamless financial freedom. With the Yonna Wallet, you can easily pay bills, buy credit, and purchase cash power effortlessly. The Yonna Wallet also provides a detailed record of your transactions, which makes it super easy to keep track of your expenses. Share the joy with friends and family through quick wallet-to-wallet transfers. You can send and receive money with just a tap through wallet-to-wallet transfers, even across borders. Join the thousands who already trust the Yonna Wallet for their daily transactions near and far. Say goodbye to old-fashioned banking and embrace the joy of the Yonna Wallet today. Yonna Wallet, simple, secure, and oh yes, so joyful. Call us on our toll-free line on 1124. Yonna, delivering much more than money.
Badiol ngal bismillah na Yonna Hour program oton kamin natale jang tenewo teneng nata murun nan koteke ni mol mi yalan ko wala officials of the Yonna group ti last week alia jelenga program o minke mimbe dending products and services la ani ñu sunkaro kono be min kono obviously the sales soul mbe caring njiketa ali mano da moyle ni tara Yonna branch 2600 mo jama le kilo ke ko hameta o mana sifala o to hanisa ni de moti mi alon ko man sales o promotion o mo dron ni tara Yonna branch min suti atele be sales o tarra jele ni sunkaro kono bin program kono na general manager Mr. Baro, welcome back to the show akata famot
famu Kerr Fatou barka bake mbere jiberal be kontona melka Yonna do man Yonna service ol be opportunity tal ka mol tank fana milalon ko alhamdulillah last year ni ku jamaleke bari ñu mun first program for this year so me mol jala ngi tentu and then alhamdulillah January 1st was a great day for all of us and then kafto ñoma nga ñoo celebrate and then we work on alhamdulillah mo jam fana bi kana ka ni mole kacha about some of the services of Yonna.
And kule sawo sa Yonna ka staff program okay ka staff I don't remember but if mo jamal ka but ka staff wolu nyandi fangoto ki celebrate is a day mi alon ka select specifically for the staff munewo initiative ning where did it come from?
So it's like almost from everywhere because ngaje mo duka Kenya lo ka fata so Yonna jele ko ning sang banta molu bi ka ku jamaleke ku kendol dol bi abaka ke kunke so do bi ja kere nyama ka daso do mandenke so nka menke wala men to kan nyoka fu ni nyomale ngaji be sankon what are the good things that we are able to do we have done the for December so ngol jibe how much of that ngamine ke no kono so ngo jibe na mel fan dasla mel fan ngol fan jibe because it's a whole day event so in the morning ko le folo ke in the evening de ngaje mila ko kata ku balake fu ka tande ko we are able to achieve a lot of things then ngol fan nyarande so ñarantilo kono ku jama ka je ka prize all the mo la ko not only the certificate or award but also we give them cash prize from our standing staff of the year award to a lot of awards so basically in award mendi this year nga extent about 60 something awards mendi mo la ko is millions of dollars in cash ka di do kula la ka je ko menke abirata mo be contantala il faut contantala then kadi mola so we try to do it differently from everybody else because sometimes motivation it's not only about cash or award it's about everything so coming we do everything but plus this other one so what I can tell is kind of different and then we have to transport people from all from Basse and boso luasi ke duni boso special boso kon ke na for the event place after the event and ngi bring back to their workplaces alhamdulillah these are good things that Yonna do every year.
Obviously Malik is the head of IT. When Malik 2 years ago, I think he was awarded the best staff. I think if Nimanyina, for I cash price I was like Malik, we need to share your cash price.
I'm not sure he shared it.
Yes, he didn't share though. Actually,
and in fact, this year.
He
is outstanding staff of the year for the second time again.
Oh my God! Yeah, last year he was too. I remember that.
Yeah.
But this year too also.
Yes.
Congratulations! So you must be doing something right.
He owes you a lot of money now.
Well, Malik, my share. Because last time I asked, but you did not. But this time I didn't know you were the staff of the year.
Didn't.
I didn't know. Actually, I was watching. How come I missed him?
Get a middleman. I'll be able to get them.
Please get my share. Let me have it because You
Don't
know.
worry, you'll get your share.
Welcome
get
back
your
to the
share,
show,
yeah.
Malik. It's been a while.
Yeah, it has. I think I have been here once,
Yeah.
sometime back, I think about 2 years ago. Yeah, when we initially launched the Yonna wallet.
The wallet.
So we came to introduce the wallet to the public.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, like you said, Alhamdulillah, and thank you so much again
Yeah.
for bringing me back to the show.
Yeah.
So I first want to say Ramadan Kareem to all the viewers out there. And then it's Yonna. As usual, we are here to make your lives easier.
Yes.
So like you said, you see the promotion that is happening with the rice.
Yeah.
Now every corner that you go. In fact, last time I was at home, I saw this KMC truck, this one that will just collect the waste.
Yes.
I saw the truck going, and I see a lot of Yonna bags
Empty bags.
inside, empty bags.
Empty bags,
that
wow.
were packed with this rubbish
Yes.
from homes. The mallet was inside it.
Yeah.
And I saw a lot of it inside the KMC. I said, wow, very soon, everywhere, every corner of the streets will be Yonna bags.
Yonna
So
bags.
even the kids that are born today, they will definitely know Yonna.
Yeah.
So we will just keep coming here to enlighten them, to make them aware of what Yonna really is and what we can do. So again, we are here to serve the people.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I think we are doing it at our utmost best, but there's always room for improvement.
There's always room for improvement. The last time you came here, it was the launching, when we were talking about the launching of the wallet.
Yes.
Since then, there's been so much evolution.
I'm telling you.
I just cannot believe
A
some of
lot
the
of
things
things.
I'm seeing in the wallet.
Absolutely.
But we will talk about that, especially the GovPay, and we also talk about the Yonna Global.
Yes.
We'll talk about both of them. This is the guy behind all the technical stuff.
Yes.
So he's here to answer all of your questions.
Yeah.
And of course, our marketing guy is here, always available. Mr. Fatou, welcome back. Bismillah.
Thank you very much, Fatou. Abaraka bake lokunta mbilambe no janne ka chata no sunkarole na kola
Yeah.
be jiberlal be tentula be jayla ila namor kunyi mala ka to lela kula yatinna nan valal be dunna ning durkoto kono
Yeah.
because ni business o lo ya lo mole pour ya appreciate ye dunga kono e fal sifa muna fanno je
Yeah.
so wala tina watini watin fal ka fintinan kana ni ka kacha ngelo sula kuolong faransa lo be fang ajos la nyame so wo kamala be tentula be jayla kono e katare mul folo la nyame let them keep it up because Kerr Fatou lo mu Yonna la dulalti adum bele be dendala inshallah so kacha adum fana be dunna kono
kacha be diala kumala because last week nga fu nyaming Mr. Barrow we talked about the sales and obviously nga Yonna Global and Yonna GovPay for. But it's important that nga program o kere nying ko le bari service lo mi alonko government, especially the GovPay. I think this is something we anko government will be when batuka. Because niaju be niaje tuawdu mol kera hajul be keno be bunkilon kono buka finti lokum, but they're doing everything. And way mintandi wolong technology left at a water. Ngaminje wolong Yonna ning mansakunda ye partnership sign and nga for the last week government for the longest iba fu kanko left ka ila financial corruption o ka tala obe tala no la nyaadi le ila measures they put in place mi alanko cash handling be talala ka streamline and then obviously they reach out to financial institutions and Yonna become one of the first to pilot this project with government bi mbenyentembola ni la fa feo finjola with government services kabo land rent ka to business registration or anything you can pay through the wallet and ni mu fenit mi ka important love to follow nying opportunity at nata nyaari and especially how did Yonna handle it to be the first financial institution to implement it?
Yes, so that's very important. I think if you look at it again, that's why he's the outstanding staff of the year. It's very obvious. When government wanted to do this kind of services, they write to almost all the fintech companies, like, this is the project we have, and we want your support. We are all there. And then we took it seriously because we thought that, this is something Mialanko is to make sure that the government for them, Mansakundala revenue will be able to collect their revenue most convenient and most securely way is by integrating with fintech companies because we are almost easily available and accessible almost everywhere. So we are there. We participated with a lot of other fintech providers, and we took the project seriously, and we are able to be the first that have completed the successful integration, and we went live now. So this goes also how much Yonna is committed to the Gambia, anything that will make sure that Gambia will grow to the next level. That will protect the revenue of this country. That will ensure that we promote inclusivity, whatever is going to promote economic activities. So that's why I think it's not surprising that we are able to really give it all the source. And then Malik, as the lead head of the project, was able to complete it. And then Alhamdulillah, we launched it. Everybody's happy. So, but the development of that Fatou, is something this is something that we've been looking at. I remember the first meeting I was there, I was telling them that, look, we could do more than this one. But then we never even have the wallet at the time. We were only having our local, the bureau operation.
Yeah.
I told them that this is something that we can do. But, they have criteria, and they thought that, we might not be good enough for this kind of services. So they use the conventional banks to do this thing. But I remember at the time, Yonna have about 150 locations nationwide. We are almost in every major settlement. And each of these settlements have a need to pay, or they need government services.
Yeah.
So for them to travel to towns where the banks are, it will be difficult. So I was looking at it from that angle. But alhamdulillah today, they've seen what probably I wasn't seeing, and we are able to come out with this new project. And then for now, after launching up to date today, a lot of people are happy with the service, even though we have to do some streamlining to align certain things together, and then fine tune just to make sure that people that are using the services will have it conveniently, so that they don't have trouble when they go back to other service vendors to really present their receipt, the kind of thing. So we are going to get there. But for now, what's very important is that Yonna is taking lead in financial inclusion. We are taking lead in digital transaction payments, and we are taking lead in ensuring that we are not only available, accessible, but we make sure that we assure liquidity in all our areas. So this is something that's very, very important for everybody to understand. Yeah.
So what does this mean? Today, if you want to pay for government services, can you do it at the branches, or you can also do it only at the wallet? You can pay through the wallet.
Yeah. So as soon as bakel. So need after you use, like, all you need to have is have the Yonna wallet.
You have to have download the wallet.
Download the Yonna wallet.
Okay.
If you have an Android or Apple phone, you know where to download this thing. Just download the Yonna wallet. Make sure that you complete your registration. After doing that, now you go to Google and search for GovPay. It left a main yola. It left a passport. It has GovPay. Yela assessment code taje. Right? Because you do secure registration. That code you can Yonna wallet. You go to our branches. If you don't have money in your wallet, go to any branches of Yonna closer to you or our agents. Okay? You deposit that amount of money in your wallet. Okay? Then you go to GovPay on our wallet, and you put in your assessment code number there, and you pay. And that's it, as basic as that one. You don't have to really walk around which agent is going to accept my money for this. No, it's so simple for you, and all you need, like I said, is only the Yonna wallet, and then your assessment code. For you to get the assessment code, you only have to go to Google and then go to GovPay, and then you generate your assessment code from there. Like, that one also has a list of services. For instance, I'm just limiting myself to ID card, for instance. If you want to pay for ID card, just go and choose the ID card column, and then get the assessment code for ID card. That's what you need to go to Yonna wallet and then pay for that. So simple as that.
Oh, that's very important, because sign tenting betembo minto yalo ID card machine on go asutal sign Gambian jama be ID card ni nola and ni la fakatarang bankol to wareta blato it's so difficult. It take time consuming. So all you need to do is just download Yonna wallet, download Niasoto, then you can just pay through the wallet and just present your receipt.
Present your receipt to any of these institutions. Not ID long is immigration. Not wrong other thing long is licensing long. You go to police for your license. If you go to lands, you go to lands, and then you have your services easily. Yeah.
Interesting. That's very interesting. Malik, GovPay is something Bohame is a new innovative way of making life easy for the customers. Why is it important for Yonna to be the first fintech to be able to push this with government, to be able to make life easy? And since rolling it, how has it been? What experience have you seen, at the back end?
Yeah, so like the GM rightly said, I think we are not just here for the business. We are a Gambian institution, and we are here for Gambians.
Yeah.
So when the government first made the call, like he said, they invited all the fintechs.
Yeah.
And we were all part of that discussion. I remember I was there, we were plus 20 in the room. All the different fintech organizations and representatives were there. So They brought out the idea and then they laid out the project and said, this is what we want. They told us, we are currently doing it with the bank, but it's still difficult to reach out to all the Gambians who are supposed to make these payments. So we now want to bridge the gap by bringing on board the fintech companies. And then they want these fintech companies to, not look at it as a profit-making machine or a profit-making business, but they look at it as a form of serving the Gambians and then, serving the country at large. So it was a bit push and pull at the initial stage with other fintechs thinking about the commercials and then some of the benefits they are going to earn. But where I was sitting, I was looking at it at a different angle because, like I said, when I joined Yonna, from the outside you might not know what is happening, but when you come inside, then you will know that they are not just there for the business. They're there to serve the Gambians. So when I joined Yonna, the first thing I realized is that everything is not just for profit. The business they are doing is not only for profit. They also are there for the Gambians, to help the Gambians, to make Gambians' lives better. So when I sit in there, when people were talking about commercial, anyway, I'm IT, so I'm not that much into commercial.
You're not a commercial person,
exactly. But I understand what they were saying. And in my mind, I was like, why is everybody so focused on the commercial when the government is telling us that come and help us serve the community? This is one of the mindset behind Yonna. This is what we believed in. That even though there's business opportunities, but the fact that we want to serve Gambians is just out there. Everybody knows it. So when this comes in, after the discussion we had there, I came back, I sat with him, I explained the project and then the initiative that the government is trying to come up with, and then how they want the financial institutions, especially the digital payment platforms, to be able to bridge the gap and then help them reach out to their the customers out there. So, and the first thing he told us is that this is not just about business. This is about serving the country. And anything that we can do to help this country move forward, we will do it. We will do it. So this exactly, he have not even discussed anything about the commercials. He told me that just go ahead and do whatever is necessary and get us ready for this platform. Once they have their systems ready and they say they are ready to onboard us, if we cannot be the first, but let us be among the first people. And this is exactly what I did also. From that moment, I put it in my calendar and I ensured that it's priority. I prioritized the project. And then once we went again, because we went back and forth on these discussions with them, again, still on the commercials. The only thing that held us back initially was the commercials, because certain fintech companies were not happy with, the proposal that the government came with as to how the customers are going to get charged or how the fintech are going to get the little revenue there. So, like I said earlier, that is not Yonna's focus. Yonna's focus is, because we understand some of the fintechs, people have different goals and they have
business angle.
Exactly, different business angle, exactly. So for Yonna, it's not about the profit, So we are doing so many transactions, so many things in the wallet that are literally free of charge. We are not charging a dime on them. But Gambians are enjoying our services, and then we want that to continue. So when government came up with this initiative, we believe that this is also another angle that we can serve the Gambians better. And then we just jump on it. We told them, for us, I have not seen any meeting where we have objected to anything that they say regarding the commercials. For us, what we told them is, whatever structure, commercial structure that they come up with, we are not really bothered that much. We understand that we are here for the Gambia. We are a Gambian company. And then Gambia is going to rise with us. If Gambia falls, our business will also fall. But if the Gambia is going up, we will also go up. So we are going to grow together. So this is why we made it a priority that we need to ensure that everything is completed with the government. Like I said, if we are not the first, we want to be among the first fintech companies.
And you became the first.
And alhamdulillah, today we can become the first. So we went to the government to sign the MOU, and then we were told that we are the first company, fintech company, to complete this. And then we will be the first to launch this.
That's huge.
And alhamdulillah. So we are very happy for that. So to the Gambians out there, now you don't need to worry much regarding making certain payments.
Yeah.
Like he said, he took example of an ID. So I'll take an example of a number plate.
Number
I
plate.
remember this was on a Friday. My brother sent in a vehicle, and then, you know, I supposed to clear the vehicle.
Yeah.
So the agent, I sent the money to the agent, it was about closing time. And then he told me that I'm here at the bank, but the bank is about to close.
Yeah.
So this means this payment will not be possible today. We have to wait until Monday. I said, wow. So imagine if this was possible from the onset. I probably might not even need to send him the money. I'll say, okay, I'll just process the transaction and send him the receipt. And say, look, I've made the payment.
Yeah.
Go ahead and then just take this receipt. So these are things that we can do. You don't even need to go anywhere. You don't need to even move an inch.
Yeah.
And the good thing is, it's not that you are going to do this transaction for yourself. You can sit in Europe and then pay for any service, any government service, on behalf of someone here.
Yeah.
All you need to do is make the transaction, share them the receipt.
Yeah.
They take the receipt to the government, whichever entity is involved, and then it is as valid as you made a payment from the bank.
Yeah.
Only this time, you did not spend any resources
Yeah.
to do this transaction.
Yeah.
So we are there.
And, you know, I want to come there because that is very important. You know, our brothers and sisters in the diaspora,
Yeah.
the biggest chunk of issues that they have is sending money and not putting in the right places.
Exactly.
Very well.
Some people will send their compound rates
Yeah.
and send it, people will eat
Yeah.
it without doing it.
Exactly.
They will send money, go and clear my car, it will not be done.
Exactly.
Or sometimes Fatou Toure will tell you the amount is 60,000 when
It
it
is
is
never.
55
Yeah.
because I want to have extra 5,000.
Yes, yes.
Now this gives you control.
Absolutely.
You can have your wallet sit at the corner of your house and just pay and send them the receipt to
That's it.
complete your transaction.
Very good.
You are at ease because you are assured of the right price you're paying, but you also know it's paid at the right time.
Very
I just wanted to come back because that is
Yes.
that is a lot
Very
of
bad.
because we have seen a lot of the times when people are
Definitely.
building, they
Definitely.
send in money and the money is not put in the right place, and all of these things, especially government
I understand.
transactions.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that is why it is important for them to understand that now this is available.
Exactly.
They can have the Yonna wallet because I'm also told now the wallet you can use your Europe numbers.
Exactly.
Yeah. Anyway.
Because before,
Anyway.
because we didn't, last week's show they told me,
Yes.
because we didn't have a show a long time, because that was one of the biggest challenge. I had friends who wanted to have a Yonna wallet, but they could not do it because they don't have a number.
Can't
They
be
cannot
number.
keep numbers because
In the
you know you
Gambia,
have to
yes.
make sure that they give you the code and,
Yeah.
and that secrecy
Yeah.
you want.
Yeah.
But now with your European numbers or in the numbers in the US,
Yeah.
you
Yes.
can have a wallet.
Absolutely.
So it gives you control on how what you spend on here in the Gambia.
Yes.
That is big.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I said, we are a Gambian company. We are here for the Gambians. In fact, we are here for ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we are not going anywhere.
Yeah.
No matter what happens, we are here.
Yeah.
So we will always be here also. Yeah, so that's just what I have.
Yeah, I'll come back to you because we need to let people know where to go on our app. I'll come back to do.
Yeah.
But Lamin, naka Fati, sorry. I feel for Jamie and Kumayata when they went to this first meeting and other people were talking about other commercial angle.
Yeah.
The Yonna group was like, for us, we want to serve the Gambian
Yeah.
people. That gave me chills. Because at the end of the day, we're all business people.
Yeah.
We want to make profit. But when you make it your agenda that, for me, it is serving the people, that comes first. And that has been demonstrated. Because ngaminje wala atulong force fintech ni GovPay ni start ka implement.
Exactly.
What does that tell for the group? What does that say about the group?
Fatou, what it tells is, you know, every institution has a line on their budget called CSR,
Yeah.
corporate social.
Responsible.
Now, the responsibility itself is what you need to wear and fulfill. So it's not just corporate social responsibility, to just fancily say it. But the responsibility is a cap that you need to wear and fulfill it. So the corporate, that is the business, and the society, and that is where we are operating. So the people have a need. They want to make payments. They want to fulfill their dues to the government. And those payments they are making is for our collective benefit. But now they are finding challenges here and there just to ensure that these funds are, you know, assembled together. Now, mbela mansakunda, mbeta mumenti.
Yeah.
Wal ko sela mbenin kulul kafuno la nyaadi le saje ko do kana do sunya ji ha katati. Because at the end of the day, that corruption that it is trying to mitigate, if corruption happens to be me alon ka siata mfangalti na business o fangtita
Yeah.
because at the end of the day din corruption na rafa siata asi ku wulu no le me alon ka si banko la tenkum baliyani fanan sabu no nim banko dum man tenkum there is no business that can thrive in those areas so what nin tol be series in such forums me alon ko man sakunda fanan be kumbo kan nem bundalale kaje ko mfara laftale kambe la dem fengone ba kafuno la nyaadi le saje ko sinin samo the roads that they are going to build there was it that facilitation could be easy for us to be able to move and ensure that our customers are able to access these branches. So until we are not looking at the little 1%, 2%, 3% we are going to get, but we are looking at the greater picture where the government is going to be able to use this thing cost-free at the initials, but the benefit is going to outweigh because so that is why when our representatives sat there, they understand the vision. The vision of the entire management board of directors of Yonna Group is that we are primarily here to serve the Gambian people and anybody who is an associate to the Gambian people, and that is selflessness. So before we look into the profits, let's first build the community. That community is going to cheer us, that community is going to make us strong, and in Samo we are all going to have each other. And that is why we ensure that business, once it is going to thrive, it's a thrive because we have people's loyalty. And that is why we have brought this thing free of charge. You can easily pay your $200. Like myself today, I went to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and I paid for a certificate of character. So the moment I paid through my Yonna wallet. I went to GovPay, tendered my receipt, they accepted, and I went. Previously, I was going to go to another office, pay the $200. You get the point. But now I just pay. All they need to do is to have their receipts. So I am sure as how it goes, you will sit at the comfort of your home, you pay, and your documents can even be delivered to your house. So as development is going forward, it is us, the businessmen, should also try and ensure that such things are fulfilled. So what I think that Lord do kune better than that. Man lafi profit obviously fonga nyini because nimma sort of an salary journal the Quran journal and the parcel journal the fendol keno adun tol mel fala be do ko la je fay karam munjo ke fay fendoke bari e ka kutu kuyele eta kuto fa wulo kono so tol be kutu kan kuyele mbeta kuto fa la wulo men kono o be kala gammenol be la ku den fa'le so wala yatinna our mindset is very clear and nimu kulte me ala ko fembe nimbe jibero la ilafta ke la bun korda la fenko le jo wala ilafta ka passport le jo ite membe diaspora ila passport expired ilafta ka jo amanjari ka kudo kina doye ka fay ko tayta immigration e joroke wala kankare konda ko le nye praye fenke mbake la nyame ning anata nyame wolu muko abe dukuro baykanne abe corruption o baykanne ifanga betar lale in charge ibe la kudo ni jola ade balo no la silanko de ko len dundi kan akata man sakunda fa la aran keso la kon woto wo bebe sona no na nyame wolu muko Yonna wallet wole nin sona endi ani Yonna group nin to je mam fen ni nin ka mobulu ni be la passport o jola man sakunda ye charge menna ning atar ko dala sitanno o dala sitang e bole jola ning atar ko man sakunda ye charge dala sikeme fulalla o dala sikeme fulay bole jola Yonna te charge la fenna adum ta fulay fananko ibita ni mo karla ya yo fanan yo dala sikeme fula dola pra ko ne sona ya won dato ku sifal ron mo kulte mena ko beden fewlo wala nga muta ñofe nga Yonna wallet on download inshallah joro nyani fana sona
wokuma ta baka mi sabaro sako bani on be diaspora to
very important
is very important
I was not even looking at that but I get it completely
no itolu ni momo be benefit la ñine tolam because you know the reason why me I advocate for the diaspora because I am a diaspora myself and I've been a diaspora I still consider myself one of them ikastara banku bantala be do ko la ko falo be ye bata ila ko do ka so nyame be ngalo na ka koleyale
very difficult
aka bodi mbale kono ni sulata fengol la jang ibe paso di la mo le bita nyinkele nyinge do di lafta la nyame ta kala o nyame but when you have something like this ni la Yonna wallet so most of these government services they come in need min la ise jono mo be sirin jene sulati la passport la ilafti la korra kaytol jola ilafti la government service o la land rate so ndeni ngami la land rate adoyata nyami katarang banko to ka 250 jo waram 500 jo do bien katare ninte ba yo do bien ka fo ngasanji lul jo because you don't want to come back every year just to pay that so with the Yonna wallet now I don't have to do that I can just sit at my house and pay that so iba jala ko womu fenneti mi alon ko asi mobe da hana think mo mi bantala banko tonya ka tandile nyanta ke no nyani fare nyi service enjoy akuma
so yeah kabire jefo this is very true. These are realities melanko some people live. You know, ka kudo di mo la melanko latela bake. You know, they either don't do it right on the right at the right time, or they will not do it right. These are realities that people live, and they know better. But then, you know, this is not for that. This is to make sure that, you know, government bala revenue collect no nyami service of sona intele bolo fo kanja. But then, you know, ni mo to da wafla ko say ndebe ko do kenon na wala to ko nyadi. I think that's important more So how you can do it is that since you can near any number so you can download the wallet and then you will have your OTP code and then you can just have yourself registered your complete. So say it's mean to send money to yourself now. You can also do that. I think next conversation will take also that. So that because if you want to deposit money for you in the Gambia that will be difficult. That will attract some charges. You understand? But then you can just do it yourself to add money to your wallet. You know, it's then you can pay for all the services in the Gambia here. Or you do download the receipt. Ila representative in the Gambia here. Then I service all Joe. Menyanta jola nyameng. It found you are in charge. You are not paying in any foreign currency. You are just paying in local dollars. Wherever you are sitting. Hanila depends on if you are sitting in America, wherever you are, you can send in your fees money to Gambia here. So these are a lot of things, convenience you will create Kamoli. And I hope people that are going to be listening to this program will learn from this. Nima may understand Mola will give numbers so that they can call. They will give support services to make sure that, you know, everybody will be aligned on this process. Alhamdulillah, we'll be happy together.
We'll be happy. Now we come to before we go to the global, because obviously global is the new baby in town. Obviously, absolutely. I saw the advert and I'm like, wow, this is interesting. But before we go to the finally on the GovPay, what has been the response since it has started? What has been the response? How are people responding to paying through the Yonna wallet?
In fact, out of nowhere, someday we were just at the bottom. We were just doing some discussions, and randomly I went into the system to check whether we are even doing transactions. But to my surprise, we have at that moment, we were just 3 days after going live, we have 900 plus transactions in the system.
Even without no promotion?
No promotion, no advert, nothing. Just one sign up that we did at the ministry. We just post that flyer, and then all of a sudden, I don't know who even informed the customers. I just saw 900 plus transactions. And as we speak today, we have done more than 2,000 transactions.
Wow, that's huge.
So this is telling you that Gambians are looking for something like this.
They've been yearning for this.
I've been yearning for this for a long time now. And now we are here. We gave it to them. And the good thing is, you know, our support, they can reach out to us at any given moment in time. If anybody is trying to make any payment and come across any challenges, you can just dial the 1124.
1124.
1124, you dial. It's free of charge, no cost. Any line that you are using, you can just dial 1124, and they will be at your service. We will help you from where you generate your assessment number down to where you complete your payment. I can say the little hurdle there is going to be generating the assessment number.
From the GovPay?
From the GovPay.
From the government side, right.
And even with that, I'm currently working on trying to get that. I don't even want them to struggle to ask for the link, where can I get this assessment number? I'm going to incorporate it into the application, into the Yonna wallet itself. And then you directly from the wallet, you can just generate your assessment number. Proceed to make your payment.
You're going to proceed.
You're going to proceed from there and then make your payment.
Wow, that's
so whilst that is going on, for example, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, I think maybe whilst this is going on, we can share the www.govpay.gm.
Yes, we can do that,
Then also, you can scan. Isa scan no la GovPay la QR code fenko bije mi scan. It's very easy. Ibe tole dundila. Ila ID number. I left a service jumale jo. Ni left a kela land rate le jo yo dundi. Ni left a kela passport le jo ya dundi. Ni left a line sino le jo la ya dundi. List all Seattle. It's over 100 list of payment service all mele alonko. A baby jere. Ita sula ramena doro ita bullet. So ni ota foi pareta. Ye du manenji be rabe amount ota ni lelaje. So amount to, let's say for example, ibela certificate of character le jokang, umudala se kema fulal. Sa abortan dileji. Nibe passport le joka umu 5,000 something neti. Abortan dileji. Ne atare fanan ko ebel number plate le jokang ala amount to better leje. so ni otata fo yo jodo ni ko procedure abela summary fenko tandile nan so summary na e summary receipt on tandila from the GovPay platform ibela assessment number nin pick la world so ni a copy je doron yedu la Yonna wallet kono immediately dun ta Yonna wallet kono doron abatandile la put your assessment number so ni assessment number ki je doron ya search so the moment ya search doron it fetches it directly yemen to jana ko le fintindine na exactly ito then after menjo the amount nyanta mempela so you press pay and pay. That's it. So Neo pay the wrong, you download your receipt, then just share it with them. At the end of the day, the service owning is entered.
That's very interesting.
Yeah,
So
that's the process.
Time saving.
Yeah.
Because you mira rango neither any service or job purka rango da market purka.
Yeah, it takes a lot of time.
Keme fula da male job.
Yeah, and you can pass on menjo, wala ka siya.
Wala ka pass on menjo, job we siya la keme fula. But ibe rango min fon kela odu la fana.
Yeah, wala fon
In
ka
fact,
siya.
the good thing for in fact, you can just go near the community of lands.
Yeah.
You can just be on your queue. For if there's in a queue, for instance, sit there.
You see?
Yeah, you are doing the transaction while you are just sitting there.
Wala ka dan nabi.
Okay, so you save.
Mo be jara flan ko mbe joro kala nyada ko ko look ni Yonna wallet to be mbulu ya download. So dol bi je wol ba download kan. But saying e be ko do kala je nyame mo so ko saying brancho be nyaro jana ta. So if ta kan je wallet bi je saying ke ko ni member receipt so you are just wasting your time.
Yeah.
You have to go and pay, otherwise if you don't have your receipt you will not be accepted. So what's my receipt is but then I sign them and bank. I don't need the bank.
Yes.
I don't need the bank.
Time saving.
Like time saving, it's a lot of time.
And the good thing for now for the Yonna the branches
Yes.
all over the country.
Yes, definitely.
So neither that any government service to you have to kolokela wallet.
You can.
You will not walk more than 5 minutes to have access to the
You have 200 locations across the country.
Agent will fall be Johnson Kumurkan.
Yeah.
So you can go there even agent will Yonna wallet ila banal be down me. So nita jedro you can easily put in money.
Yeah, you can cash in and cash out. In fact, these are small things for Yonna, but they could look so big and complicated for other people.
Yeah.
Because for you to walk into any bureau, assured that I'm going to have a cash in there and cash out there from morning till evening every day around the clock is only available at Yonna.
Yes.
Nowhere else.
Nowhere else.
And
8 to 6 public holidays on Sundays we are available.
Exactly.
And accessibility, I tell people, for me, it's about accessibility.
Yeah.
Femo da ko yatante nyaaw nya ninsa so to non laftala. That is what is important. And that is what Yonna brings to this to the market. Accessibility and always every day. There isn't a day me along even need the Yonna service the master even on a Sunday. Even on a public holiday. And I think that is very important.
You can get it.
So and the other good thing about this GovPay, well, you know, it once happened to one of my cousins. He went to the bank, made payment, but he could not proceed to the government to tender the receipt. So he lost the receipt. So he looked for the receipt everywhere. And no receipt, it means you're going to get a service. So you have to go back and pay again to take the receipt. But with the wallet, that receipt is going to be there for as long as you can remember. Any day you just go, that history of transactions is there, that receipt you can download. So you can, it's just there for you.
Convenience.
You will never lose it.
Yeah.
That is the good thing about digital payment.
Digital payment is the way forward now, and I think our communities and our our environment is now changing. Digital, everybody should embrace it. I think the advice is download your Yonna wallet now. And because I see a lot of things that I see the GPT's boss service. You can buy your boss tickets there. That is the most difficult thing to get. I tell people, GPTC boss ticket also. But now with the wallet, you can just buy it because whenever you call, the line is always busy to book a ticket. But when you go to your wallet and pay, you are assured of a service.
And in fact, if you get into your wallet, you can even be able to understand how many seats are available.
For what boss?
Yeah, for what boss? Now that you would see if 24 seats left. After 3 minutes, 13 seats left. So you'll be able to advise yourself. How many seats should I buy? And you can buy for yourself or you can buy for another person. And then once you pay, you can download your receipt, it be with you. Amanjareka, you know, kabintata badibungkol la fama nyolia, saravulol. Mana falga sonna wala. Ani number badibungkol leka, badibungkol fama. Yo, so kabrim fudada je, etol jama bije kamenke. Ikaje le kabunan sate doto. Isorna suba juno. pour ka takata boso bari pour ka place o muta ko no bade bu saya wol bu ko okay saya bade bu ngol ka menke itol ka yona wole to ni le use doro yetiketo sanna wato sita 1 hour before yeta bula boso bari janite be sorla wole ka do kumande ka fa ko bangali bundo bi jela be sa janga nan lajo sama nan si boso soto no so this is the beauty about it and then jikito katol bade bu ko be karande ka wala
to sa nga yona wole le use digital tol we are all digital na fo lo ko sa intira mama me badi bu nga si jane rek sun karo sita sai I think that's
science is your favorite. Yeah, you were saying
gasele rek nga code ki ay ni mama ko ñeko mëna fodi yalla sun gar sukuro ki kay nga ki through science. You know it's so easy wato ndeysaan adu mi yaba fulal wo ki nang ay na ko do kamana. Now you don't have to do that. He has to travel all the way from Jangay ta ko do samay Badibu. Now you don't have to. They have a branch there in Badibu. So those things it's life changing. More you can understand but you can long funatra if it ka alpha that's when you appreciate. I remember there was this time there was na mudolom abi jamfaring ako nyeko na mudolom na talbe dolong ala muso bitaka abitingolo to in Takodola in Farafenye. That was the first time a science used. I remember I told you guys kwali mako yekolo kinyi na wallet because wallet bembulu ba nen mako do kenyi you know miles nga baro misa baro Kerr Fatou mako yekolo kenyi I just send it to ako nyeko ntol Yonna da male ben najang. This was in Gunjur ako Yonna da male ben najang 2 years ago ako Yonna da male ben najang so nga send this was just the wallet coming nga send to the wallet yata itate ya mari to puto ya sutura and like from that day I promised myself $100 fulalong batal na wallet ko puro wrong ni emergency na $100 sutolo
cash power
it's important because
but these things are very like I can for the boss issue just in my house my neighbor is traveling out you know and he said okay so when are you going I supposed to travel in 2 days time okay so how are you going I'm going to take my flight in Dakar okay so you buy your bus ticket no okay I think I need to go there that will be the next day and didn't babulokon so he without nowhere I just sat there and then I looked into the wallet and I realized okay so which bus will you go are you going very early or not very early because I have a kid I think I need to travel very early all right so I check in there was only one seat left like 2 days before the travel day only so imagine
and he wanted to go the next day to go and buy
he would have lost it like he would have even traveled all the way to GTSC and then realized that the bus is full and probably next bus will even be full so it killed a lot so what I did was that I just looked in the one seat left I reserved that for him he didn't know then he changed his mind then I also reserved another seat for him in the second bus as well so you know we had to really cancel the other one and then keep the other seat for him so these are some of the things that we are telling people. So much convenience are attached to a digital platform. But when you come to Yonna Wallet, that we are looking at the most critical part of the society. That's what we are looking at. Because we've gone through, we have passed through the withdrawal, sending. Those are our primary role. But these are value-added services. What can make life easier for people? You sit here, you need to travel to Dakar. Next week. 1 month's time, just log into the app and then choose that date because the calendar is there. Just go through your calendar and then choose the date. You choose the bus. You choose the seat number you wanted, and then you are good.
Exactly.
Tomorrow morning, you pick your bags and you go to GTSC and then you have your seat ready. So these are some of the things that I have this practical experience, and like many people also have the same experience.
Their life-changing experiences.
The other good thing also, Mr. Bora, the one I can remember is, before, when somebody is traveling from, for instance, Bassett, and he doesn't have fare, so you have to find a way to send them fare.
Exactly.
So you need to send them fare before they will be able to come. But now you don't need fare. Somebody say, I don't have fare. Like last time, one of my cousin was in Senegal. He said, "Boy, send me, I don't know, D-mail. I want to travel back to Gambia, but I don't have fare." I said, "Don't worry. When do you want to travel? Come back.
Just give me tomorrow."
Check. Like what happened to you? I checked the bus. I saw that there's only one seat. I just purchased the ticket for him, and then I sent him the rest. I said, "Tomorrow, just make sure you are at the bus. I have reserved a seat for you." He said, "Well, how is that possible?" I said, "You just want to come. Just go there.
Just go there.
You just come. You will come. You can sit in Europe.
Yeah.
And then your kids want to travel.
Yeah.
You don't even need to send them money.
Yeah.
You just book a ticket for
Service.
them. Give them the tickets.
Yeah.
Say go.
Cashless.
It's easy.
Yeah.
Everything is just
Cashless economy.
Nobody's
Yeah.
suffers. Nobody struggles to get anything.
This really
So
is
it's
very
like
good.
he said.
Yeah.
We look at things that will just add value to the life of the Gambian people.
Yeah.
You know what people are into on a daily basis,
Yeah.
and then how can we make it easier?
Yeah.
That's basically our hope.
Yeah.
So every time we go into the office there, we look at some of the things that are costing the Gambians, and then they're costing them time, resources, energy.
Yeah.
We look at it and say, how can we make this better for the
Better for
Gambian
the
people?
Yeah.
And wherever there's opportunity to help Gambians' life better, we are always going to be found at the forefront of it.
Yeah.
So that is just Yonna.
That's just Yonna. And
Yeah.
that's why we have the Yonna Global.
Yeah.
The Yonna Global.
That's why Yonna Global is in play.
Why is in play?
Absolutely.
And I think that, that's really very helpful to the Gambian
Yes.
diaspora.
Yes.
Let's look at the global.
Yes.
What does it entail, the Yonna Global?
Yeah. So interestingly, Fatou, for over the years, Yonna have local operations.
Yeah.
Like we've never gone beyond our boundaries. We believe that we have so much good in the Gambia here. So all we wanted, so people that are outside of the country, they have their business there, they can work with Yonna. Yonna will be their pay partners here. So we sign contracts, we can pay their transactions in the Gambia here. So we've been doing this. In fact, we've helped grow business for people. Yeah. We moved that transaction from 10, 15, 20 to hundreds to 2,000.
Yeah.
Like sometimes we can even do 5,000 transactions for some companies here.
Yeah.
But when you look at that, sometimes there is no thing that is stopping them from also coming here.
Yeah.
To start their own business, just like what Yonna is doing. And then what we have seen over the years, some people start doing that. It's like we think that, okay, you are there, you are good, you can do business there.
Yeah.
So we are here also, we are going to do our part. So you generate transactions, send them to Gambia, Yonna will do the rest.
Yeah.
So we go to the bank, we make sure that we are liquid, we send cash to the branches, we make sure that supervisors are all running to make sure that branches are liquid enough so that we'll be able to pay any single transaction that comes to Gambia. And then some people believe that, they can also be good at doing the same thing. So they were here, they opened their small branches, that is not, discouraging Yonna. So we thought that today there is so much demand. Like people now say, Yonna, but you understand? Because we are still riding on people's platform to send transactions to Gambia.
Yeah.
We thought it wise that for us to do justice to ourselves and to service the people better, I think it's high time that we also go outside of this country and get ourselves registration and then try to send transactions into the country. So, yeah, we work on that. Alhamdulillah, we've been launching in the UK, and then Yonna Global is licensed in the UK, and then today we can send in remittance directly from the UK, Europe, and all part of Europe in the world to back into Gambia here. And then so that's the rationale behind that. So now customers that are asking us, Yonna Lombang, Yonna Tebang, today Yonna Global is there. So what they need to do is so simple. Also go to Play Store. Like now, sometimes when you say Yonna, you're going to see a lot of Yonna now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you have the wallet, you have the global.
You have the Yonna mobile.
You have the Yonna
That's what
mobile.
microfinance
And
app.
the
The microfinance app.
yeah.
So all these things are sitting out there. So you now have to choose which one you need it most.
Yeah.
So if you need the Yonna Global, so go out there, Play Store or App Store, download the this thing, and then you do your registration. Malik is going to take us through how do you do the registration. But what I want to say is that when you look at remittance is very expensive.
Yeah.
Because the sender will send money, will pay cost, and the receiver also in the Gambia here will pay cost as well.
Yeah.
How many people know about this? Not many people.
Not many.
No, not
I
many
thought
people.
the only time you pay when is the,
Yeah, exactly.
the person who's
But they
selling.
don't realize that
Yeah.
the beneficiary also have a lot of cost, sometimes more than the cost that you pay.
Yeah.
How did that happen? For instance, you send money to Malik, and Malik is in the Gambia here. They ask you to pay $2 or £3 or €3, whatever it is. You pay that there. Malik, here is the code. Malik is in the Gambia here. Malik will have to go around the whole day or half of the day to find place where he can cash out the money.
This money.
Wow.
His time is wasted. He spent a lot of money
Yeah.
from one taxi to another, looking out where can I cash out.
Yeah.
Some people, if they are at Westfield, they will now start from Westfield to Serekunda, just to find any place where they can cash out the money. Just to look out for that place where they need to get the money. Sometimes somebody is directly, this is Johnson, that Johnson. So they don't realize that when you add all those together,
Yep.
your cost is more than make of funky.
Absolutely.
If you pay 150, that's $2.
Yeah.
And minimum you will pay for transfer is between 250 and 350.
So people don't realize this one.
Yeah.
So we are aware of this. And it's high time that sometimes as business people, we need to let people understand this as well. But some of these costs, they don't really tell you, but it's out there.
Yeah.
It's out there. So now we are telling people to know it. So now, with Yonna Global, when you send in money through Yonna Global, it can land directly into your Yonna wallet. You can choose bank deposit. You can also choose cash pickup, the usual cash pickup services across the country for Yonna in the Gambia here.
Yeah.
And then the services are integrated. They are aligned. You don't have anything. You are going to call only one number that is going to address all issues, local issues here and also where you are coming from.
Yeah.
They will respond to you.
Yeah.
This is what we are looking at now to give to our customers, that the love and support they continue to give to Yonna. That's what we are also doing now to ensure that they will be able to really fulfill that need they have in the Gambia here.
Yeah.
They don't have to really now go around and to choose Yonna. Sometimes they will go to an agent. Most people also do tell us that. In fact, we have the experience.
Yeah.
They will go to an agent who is sitting out there doing business. Said, okay, I want to send money to Gambia, to Yonna. They will choose other platforms for them.
Yeah.
Then you will tell your beneficiary, "Tayo ngakudoki Yonna." So you will walk around to Yonna. Maybe Yonna is very close to you.
Yeah.
You go into the Yonna office. You sit on the queue just to realize that the teller will tell you that no, this is not Yonna Day. This is somewhere else.
Yeah.
You will disagree because your sender tells you that.
Yeah.
Yonna.
Yeah.
But they will advise you, no, this is not Yonna. This is somewhere else. Okay, what you will do sometimes, okay, call the sender back, then the sender is at work or is doing some other thing. So that transaction cannot be completed that day until the next day.
Yeah.
So people are not just genuine. And we have all this frustration combined together is the more reason why we are licensed in the UK.
In UK.
Yeah. Just to make sure that frustration is taken care of.
taken care of.
Yeah, exactly.
And Gambians can send directly through the Yonna.
So
because-
now, nobody should be fooled now. If you have the Yonna wallet, Yonna Global, then you are good.
You're good.
So if you tell your beneficiary that it's Yonna,
Yeah.
nowhere else.
And the good thing about it is also if people have Yonna Global, they can
Yeah.
send directly to your wallet.
Directly into Yonna.
And then you
And
just
directly to your bank account if you have a account
bank
with
account,
microfinance.
microfinance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Interesting, Mali.
Very,
So
very
this is what we do.
interesting.
How do you, for somebody in Europe, because I know I have this, and I'll come
Yeah,
to customer
yeah,
service.
sure,
I
sure,
really love the customer
Yeah,
service
yeah,
angle.
yeah.
Because when you guys do this project, because I talk about them,
Yeah.
I try to get one or two people to try the service
yeah.
out there to say, hey, let's register.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you one of my experience
Yes.
with a friend who was, how somebody was helping
Yeah.
real time,
Yeah.
telling
Yeah.
him what to do.
Yeah.
I'll come to that, but that is very interesting. How does anybody in Europe watching now who wants to join the Yonna Global,
Yeah.
how do they go through this process?
Yeah.
What is the steps that they need to take?
Yeah.
It's simple. Like he said,
Yeah.
if you have a mobile phone, you can, depending on the type of device that you have.
Yeah.
If it is Android, you can just go to the Play Store.
Yeah.
If it is iOS, go to the App Store. But in fact, if, for instance, you are in a haste at that moment in time, you probably don't want to go through these stores, to download the application. No worries. You just go open a browser and then just write YonnaGlobal.com. The website is just there. From the website, you can do exactly what you can do on the app.
Okay.
So you will just go into the website, register yourself. Once you are done with the registration, of course, with the regulations in Europe, the KYC is very intense at their angle. So we have to make sure we complete the KYC.
Yeah.
Where now, once you put in your information, your basic information, it will directly land you at the dashboard. And there you can check. In fact, before you log in, outside you can see the rates. All what Yonna is offering. For instance, if you are in America, you want to see how much is the rate that Yonna is offering in
For the
case of
dollar.
dollar. You will see it right there.
Yeah.
And also you can even check the transaction fees, what transaction fees Yonna are offering. So you can do all this without even signing up. But if you're now interested in creating a transaction, you can just register on the web portal without even requiring you to download the application. You can go into the web portal, register, and then once you register, it will land you on the dashboard. Now, that's what, like he said, we have 3 mode of transactions that you can do with the Yonna Global. You can either send as cash pickup, where your receiver is going to go to any Yonna office and collect this money in cash, or you can send directly to their wallet accounts. And the other thing is you can also put it directly to their bank deposit. And for bank deposit, if you're doing it to microfinance, it's going to be straight. There is no intervention. If you have an account with microfinance, the moment you do a bank deposit to microfinance, it lands in your account directly. But with other banks, that is where we will have to have a little delay, about 10 to 15 minutes delay before you get, because these are a different bank that is involved. But
So if you are in Europe now, you want to send money to your bank directly, you can do it through Yonna Global.
You can do it through Yonna Global.
Wow.
Direct
Okay.
integration.
Direct integration.
Direct into your banks, yes. So those are there. So once you are there on the dashboard, now once you want to create a transaction, and this is a one-time thing only. So once you click on maybe cash pickup or wallet or bank transfer, depending on what kind of transfer you want to do, now we will want to complete the KYC at that angle.
Okay.
So we will now ask you for your address, your information, where your city, your state, your postal code, because like I said, the KYC in Europe is intense, and we have to comply with their regulations.
Yeah.
Exactly. So once you do this, and then we have ensured also that we wouldn't waste your time, because everything that you are doing now is automated. We have a partner that is, verifying your information in real time. The moment you add all your information, the system now will ask you to now upload the document that you have. It can take a resident permit, it can take a passport, it can take ID, it can take driver's license, it can take all this information. So when you select the document that you have at hand, now it's going to ask you to upload the document. Once you upload the document, the final thing is it's going to ask you to take a snapshot of your face, because the system is going to now try to verify that the person that owns the ID is the actual person that is trying to register. Once your information matches, in a matter of seconds, your account is approved. And unless and until your document has expired, you never go through any of this process again. So the next time you come, you can just go there and then create your transactions. So at any given moment in time, you can create your transactions and then share the receipts with your beneficiaries here. So you can even send money to yourself. For instance, now you want to have money in your wallet. So you just need to move funds, do a transaction using Yonna Global, direct into your wallet, and then right there you receive, if your wallet is even installed in that same phone, the moment the transaction is completed, you receive a notification in the same phone that your wallet account has been credited by the same amount. So it's just very easy. It's like now, instead of you going round to access Yonna service, now it's within. We've brought it to your home step. So you can sit at the comfort of your home and then just access our service as if you are sitting here in the Gambia. It doesn't matter where you are in the world.
Yeah.
You can be in China, you can be as far as Lebanon and other countries, I don't know.
Yeah.
So in Asia and all parts of the world, you can just have access to Yonna services right there. So you have your wallet. You want to buy rice for your family. You can use the wallet. You buy rice and then just send them the receipt. When you send the receipt, they take the receipt to the branches, you can see that okay, this person has bought a bag of rice. Then they'll deliver the bag of rice. They'll give you the bag of rice for you. So you want to buy cash power for your wife or for your uncle, you can buy cash power. You want to buy airtime for any of them, you can buy. And again, like we said, you can buy GTSC tickets if you want. If any of your neighbors or your family members want to travel, they might not even need to say, I need you to send me transport money. Say, okay, where are you going? Say, I'm going traveling to Dakar. You just buy the ticket and then just send them the receipt. They can go and have their holidays there. When they are coming back again, buy the ticket and then they can come back. Yeah. In fact, if you know their travel back date, you can buy the ticket in advance. Yeah. And then they can have the ticket, the receipt in their phones. So whenever they are going in and coming. So but what is important here, Fatou, is that, like Mr. Barrow just said, so Yonna is just, we just understand what is happening out there. And then how we can actually serve our people better. Like he said, these hurdles that have been happening, in so many cases, some customers come to our offices frustrated that their sender said they send this money to Yonna, and now they are at Yonna. Yonna said it's not their transfer. They cannot pay the transaction. But what they don't understand, like he said, is the sender made it right. He said, I'm sending this to Yonna. But the agents or the people handling those transactions did not choose Yonna. They sent it to a different partner. And now, since the sender already communicated that I want to send this money to Yonna, he's obviously going to tell the receiver to go to Yonna. And then when you send a transaction to Yonna, all our customers understand that you don't even need to know which office of Yonna is. Just know that this is Yonna office. Go in. You just receive your money.
Yeah.
So if you go into the office and then now they tell you, no, this is not our transaction. So it's like you get frustrated, but it's not really our fault. And also we don't want to blame the sender.
Yeah.
That is why now we say, okay, now we don't need to go all through this process. Now you have Yonna Global. If you use Yonna Global to create a transaction, you have 100% assured that this is going to be paid at any Yonna branch.
And your branches. And
So
you have,
any office of Yonna you go, you will be served.
and you have more than 200 branches across the
Across the
country.
country.
That is good. So those using the Yonna Global, what is their mode of payment? Are they using their debit cards out there? How do they make their transactions?
Yeah, so those are also seamless. You have a Visa card, you can use Visa card to make payment.
Okay.
You have a MasterCard, you can use a MasterCard to make a payment. In fact, it looks better. People are paying with Apple Pay. I think the
Yes,
last couple of weeks, I've seen so many transactions with Apple Pay,
Apple Pay, yes.
than even MasterCard.
Yeah.
So it's just there because now iPhone has made life easier. They allow you to connect to your cards, all your cards, with the Apple Pay.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of click and then a Face ID, nothing more.
How
They
friendly
come
is the app? How is user friendly is the app? Because you know a lot of people who live in Europe, right? They are used to so many apps to the point that the
Absolutely.
app has to be user friendly.
Yes.
Because you know people want something seamless, something quick.
Yes.
How user friendly is the Yonna
You know,
app?
like when you asked that, I just did like
You're
this.
yes, yes.
It's just like, you know, it's just a snapshot.
Okay.
You know, because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, like Malik said, the KYC is in Europe is different from here. So I think that is the only time-consuming part of it. But after you are done with those processes, you're verified, your ID status and everything is done. It's just a one-time thing. But after that is done, the next thing is once you get a dashboard, click on cash pickup or you click on send to wallet. That's it. You add the beneficiary's details and you make your payments. Because we know if you're in the diaspora, you're running out of time. All you want to do is everything is just quick.
Yeah.
Because we understand when they come here for holidays, you see that they tell you 10 o'clock, by 9:30 I will already bunda kunta jalangata. You know, that's the diaspora people. Even me, I may have come here late, but I'm sure if I was in the diaspora, I was going to run. You know,
He said because he killed it. So thank you for saying
you get the point, you know. So everything is about time, and then we understand the demography and the psychology of our customers.
Yes.
Because the targeted customers for the Yonna Global is any other person that is living outside of the Gambia. It's not only you have to be a Gambian. You can be a Sierra Leonean, you can be a Nigerian, you can be an Indian, you can be any person. So long as it is Yonna Global, you can be able to use this platform and send money anywhere. You get the
Because
point.
you can send in Sierra Leone,
Yeah.
Ghana, Nigeria,
Sierra
send
Leone,
it everywhere.
Even Europe now.
Even in Europe now.
I see Italy on the app. I
Yeah.
saw Italy there. I was like,
Yeah,
okay.
you can send to
In
US,
China,
you can
I
send,
didn't know.
you know,
Yeah.
you can send to
I
all
saw
these,
China
all
too.
these, all these countries. So you know, gone are the days when people would just, you know, I told one of my cousins the other time, "Sa entola Yonna waleto, mbe kodo kilale nan." Atakela kodron kalfan le kodo kilale nan mo. You know, I have my siblings in Spain. One time they wanted to go to McDonald's to buy whatever pizza or burger. So I was talking to my mom. Then Mama Lamin nena man kodi kintoli. I just looked at my I just looked my wallet and I sent money to Spain. So but my mom received it. For that kodo kinanga antara kina sa delay So it's not just ndasela kal kodo kina moli. Sa mfana benda dala so kila na le euro receive. So this is what, you know, the integration and connectivity that Yonna is trying to build. And then if you look at the Yonna Global, how user-friendly the app is, it's top-notch. And then before you build an app, you need to understand who are these people, your customers. And this is the investment that, you know, our IT team, you know, really took their time before they developed this particular application. Because we understand the people we are dealing with, number one, you need a card. The card that you need to add to this thing is not supposed to be something difficult. It's just your card numbers, your CVV at the back of the card. These are the things that you need for your payments. Once you do those registrations, everything becomes easy for you. And then your payment, your card history becomes stored for you. So the next time you come back, you want to send again. It doesn't mean that you have to start the process all over. So you just need to adjust and edit your beneficiaries list, but you as the sender, your information is already there. And in terms of security, you know with Yonna. Security is something that we don't play with. You know, people will say, no, there's a password you need to put in there. Yes. because we have seen that there are other competitors that we have here that somebody told me they could not fly in other places because it's not secure. A person met me at one of our branches in Brusubi, at the Brusubi branch, and he's from, I think, Netherlands. He's from the Netherlands.
Yeah.
He said, I used to use this particular platform, but now my bank is telling me that you're connecting your card to this platform that is bringing this warning, flagging,
yeah.
this warning that this platform is not secured. So if you continue proceeding and connecting it, it will not go. You get the point, because of the security issues that are there. Now he said he heard about Yonna Global, and then he has 2 days to stay in the Gambia. So before he goes, he needs to try his chance and then see how does he can use the global platform. And then when he did, his bank accepted it, and then he's enjoying life. Yeah. And at the other time, a UK citizen itself, he was having a family in the Gambia here. He's a British, and he has a family that is supporting, an adopted family. So he said, look, I was using a particular platform, but the system is down and the rates are very bad. So, and then somebody told me about this Yonna Global platform. So, we guided him, step by step until he was able to get the application. And today, he is able to send and then support his adopted family in the Gambia through Yonna Global. And then this guy is almost 77 years old. Yeah. So if he is able to navigate through and then be able to send his funds, I'm sure a 20, 25, 30-year-old person that is looking at me right now should be able to do these things. And that is how user-friendly it is. And then that is how secure our platform is. Yeah.
Now, customer care.
Very important.
Very important. How, for example, somebody trying to navigate through the app, doing a registration, because I know your America connection is a little tricky. You know how?
Yes.
Because
you Americans.
America different from.
You Americans.
But actually, my friend was trying to register the other time, and he was, the different states they were asking. He was using his driver's license, but they will have to ask states and blah blah blah. But luckily enough, there was somebody at your back end. In the UK who was real time talking to him. So you support, that was very interesting for me. Was guiding and saying, no, do this, blah, blah, blah. And, he was able to navigate. At first day we tried, I was on the phone with him, we tried, he was not able to because of some of those things. But when this person reached out, actually they texted him. Say, we saw that you tried doing this, you didn't succeed, so we want to help you go through it. And they went through it and everything went well. So me and him, we were talking, I said, you know what, I saw that I can send money from my wallet to my bank. Let me try. I tried it. I sent money from my wallet to my different bank, and I saw the payment came through. And he also tried the global from, he said he went through, tried money from his Yonna Global to, he used the Apple Pay actually. And he said, oh, they have Apple Pay, you can use all your cards, you can use even Apple Pay and PayPal and all of that. So he tried it and he went through. But the importance of that, having somebody, because sometimes when you just get into an app for the first time, it's a little, it can be tricky. But when you have somebody at the back end who can reach out to you and say, hey, we saw you were trying this, and you didn't go through, we want to assist.
Certainly.
One Mr. Cisse, I don't want to say the first name, but was the one who was helping from the UK or at the back end. That was very remarkable, and I said, I must say this. I like to try your services before I come here and tell people. So I tell my friends, let's try this. Let's try the global, so that I can speak from experience.
So it's very, very important for us, because if you look at how Yonna works, is that we are so much customer centric. We're so much focused on what the customer is going to get. We are not selling only products. We're selling a service with value. Our value proposition is that we are customer focused. So we want to ensure that whatever service you enjoy with Yonna, whatever challenges you have, you should be able to come back to us and we'll be able to have a way of assisting you. Not just we leave you, okay, I'll be at a salon. We cannot tell you that. So if we tell you, it's easy to send with Yonna Wallet, or it's easy to send with Yonna Global. It's easy, go to Play Store and then download it, that's it. But now those little steps that you need to take, Ninga video tendila, like you said, it's your first time. So when we look at our system, and it's not just going to be that particular customer. maybe perhaps if we had the opportunity of hearing a lot of those customers, a lot of them would come with similar testimonies.
Yeah.
That, okay, yente taje system active, then we reach out to you. Hello, are you finding it difficult to do this thing? What happened? So can we help you? Then you reach out and we assist you with these things. So this goes to show that we are not only rolling out services and then after your registrations, but we even want to get to the level where, you know, ninga jako be a transaction okay sama man transaction ko fatu for kanula man fabon for or something else, or maybe because if you're using us today, maybe perhaps you left us for another person. We want to understand, we want to know what we are not doing right. Is it because of the rate? So when we catalog all these things, then we can go to management and say, hey, customer ko na rate ning kamen jide wala na borta. All right, then okay, then all right, then sabarba ko or rate can do deal. Then let's do this. So that is what the management is there for. So until final, we are really working very hard to ensure that you, the customer, is well served. And then once you are served, you definitely will have to come back. And when you come back, not only you will come, you tell other people go al ngataje because ngamen soto je niamo dinol ko ngamuru kunun tulundula and that is what is going to happen.
Customer feedback is very important.
So it's so important.
Mr. Barrow, go ahead.
So I just want to add one thing. Like they mentioned the registration. It's important. You see, sometimes when people talk about registrations, it's very difficult. For instance, in the local context here. For me, sometimes I get worried a little bit. Because what happens is that you cannot just have, you cannot tell people that, you know, give me your money, I'm going to store it for you. And the door is loose. That key is loose. Like, that means anybody else can come in here. And when they take it, you cannot even really track that process. Like, you cannot even tell who came in here. That's the problem. So that's why when you come to Yonna Wallet and all of our app, registration process is mandatory. Like, you have to go through the process so that when things are going to go wrong or when things begin to go wrong, we will stop it. Because we know it's not you. You know, we know that somebody else is trying it. No, this is not you. So we will prevent it. But when people's apps are just really, you cannot even verify anybody else. Anybody else can be like you. And I try to go into your account, try to test it, and then if there's money, I can take it. And then when you lose money, who do you complain to? If you complain, who hears it? Who understands it? So that's why when it comes to Yonna apps, we have to have that mandatory process to make sure that every one of us are different in so many ways. Like your biodata is different from mine. If I want to be like you, the system will tell us that this is not the person. That's very important. So the KYC is mandatory. It can be difficult for the first time, but once they are there, the assurance is that before somebody else will come in here and try my account will be very difficult. In fact, the chance of that happening is even zero. If it happens, you are caught immediately. So you don't try. So that's why we are able to prevent a lot of fraud cases because of this kind of process. So we'll encourage people that find it difficult to really register on our app. Call back 1124. We'll support you and you'll be happy at the end of the day. That password is just there for you. Like, if I do transfer right now, I want to do another one again, I'll have to have my password there so that I can do another one. Because what happens is that things can happen. I just log into my app, I do a transaction, and the app is out there. Somebody else can do another transaction. I will not just know. Sometimes we left our phone unattended for some time. So if people can compromise our phone, they can have access to our accounts. And once they have access to our accounts, then they take money from the customer, and the customer loses, and all the time. And that's bringing the confidence level down. You cannot even trust the online apps now. So that's why we have a responsibility to educate our customers, but also to protect them. And the best way to start that is to really have them have a very secure password so that nobody else will try it the easy way. I thought it's very important so that we bring it out
we
there.
need to
Our app is there. In fact, you know, on document, on paper, before you have the fintech license, you will have to document that. These are the procedures, the control measures. You'll have to document that. So, we'll submit this into the central bank. You also submit this into the FIU. But if our apps are not speaking that language, we only have it on paper, that is not us. What you have it on paper, that's what we have in the app. So that's, I can tell customers, anybody else who want to try our apps, just go through this process. It's just one time. and the rest will be history.
Yeah.
And even if
Yeah.
you want to see your balance, you have to make
You
sure.
have to.
You have to.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I like that.
Absolutely.
I like that.
Yeah.
That is security at most. I like that.
Yeah.
That is very,
We have
very
all the curtains around. We have security doors. We have all the
Yep,
curtains around
that's
the
why.
windows.
Yep, that's
You don't
why
want
we have
people to-
curtains.
Yeah.
Yep,
It's about that.
security.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you choose, like for instance, for some reason, it's unattended phone, somebody else can come and try to check
Yep.
because your app is open. So if the person understands that you have this much amount of money, they will try to compromise you in so many ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And once they succeeded, you lost money.
Yeah.
But but when you're on an app, you will almost be zero if you try it.
Yeah.
And if you try it the next day, you are caught
You're caught,
immediately.
Yeah.
And then the next one will be police station. And nobody want to go through that embarrassment.
Yeah.
So we are telling our people that we are assuring you that we are secured, and then the process is just one time. Once we go through the registration process, and we should be fine.
It should be
Yeah,
fine.
that's what I want to add to
Yeah.
the registration process.
Basically.
I think that's very important.
That's very
Yeah.
important. And
Yeah.
finally,
Yeah.
you know, because we're already running out of time.
Yes.
But one thing that I want to also bring up, Malik, is the one-stop shop nature of the group.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because when you look at Yonna, you have the insurance.
Yes.
You have the microfinance. You have the food enterprise.
Yeah.
You have the
Yonna
road
wallet.
business. You
Yonna
have the
wallet.
wallet,
Yeah.
and you have the forex.
Yeah.
You know, money transfer, the global and others. You can use all of this service at one spot, and you don't have to move.
Yeah.
For example, I can pay my insurance license
Yeah.
through the
Yeah.
wallet.
Well,
Yes.
Yeah.
If you want to renew your insurance, you can use the
Absolutely.
wallet.
Yeah.
So you don't have to move.
Wow.
So once you have the wallet, you can do that. You can transfer your money from your microfinance to
Yeah.
your wallet.
Very
You
well.
don't have to go to the branch.
don't.
And that makes life easy.
Easy.
Yeah.
You can also use your wallet to buy your food from
Yeah.
any branches. You don't have to carry cash.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So you can also transfer money from your
Yeah.
branch,
Yeah.
from your global, from your family,
Directly
and
to the
send
bank account.
directly
Yeah.
to your
Yeah,
banks
bank
or
account.
any other bank for that matter.
Yeah.
Not just the microfinance, but
Yeah.
any other bank.
Yes.
And then you know that nobody has to know what you're sending.
Exactly.
Because those things are very important.
Yeah.
People want security. People want, privacy.
Yeah.
So you can do all of these things. So it's more like a one-stop shop
Yeah.
that
Exactly.
Yonna brings to the market.
Yeah.
I don't know if I see any company that does all of this together. So that is important for customers to know that these are things that
No
we
Fatou.
have
Yeah.
on the market, and
Yeah.
I want that to be our final message
Final
to all
message.
of us.
No,
Yeah.
before maybe okay, Malik was
Yeah.
going to come.
Malik.
So like you said, Pat, I think this is pretty much clear to every Gambian out there.
Yeah.
Because I remember my sister. There was one time, I don't know where she got the news from. She heard that Yonna will soon go into the telecommunication, and she's like, Yonna, you people. Now you have completed.
We are not yet done. We are not even yet started.
If you bring that one. So you should-
Sira bandal.
So say, what else you
Mula
need?
dara jepane.
What
That's
else
it.
you need?
Yeah, ila
Yeah.
tambalu wala
How
bigi.
you have internet at home.
Yeah.
You want food, you go.
You go.
You want to get insurance,
So
you have it. with you.
Yeah. You want to buy a car?
But-
You go to the microphone.
I'm telling you.
You know?
So literally, like, you can just have everything.
One
Yes,
stop
Yonna.
shop.
Video.
That's what she told me. She said, this was the only thing missing at your end.
Yeah.
Whatever service you want to do for Yonna, you use somebody's internet to do it. But now, you want to use your internet.
Yes.
I like that one.
That is good. I love that.
You know, when I had this, I told her, I said, you know what?
You're right.
almost right.
Very right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now if the telecommunication is also out there, it's like that was what it was a little bit missing on the puzzle.
Yeah.
That is the final piece of the puzzle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because basically when I look at it, I'm like, an ordinary Gambian can just get served with Yonna
Yeah.
without you needing anything else.
Anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have everything it takes now.
Yeah.
Just look at the basic needs of life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We provide everything. We provide you with your financial transactions.
Yeah.
We provide you with insurance.
Yeah.
We provide you with the banking
Service.
services.
The
So,
food.
Exactly. That's what I'm
The
saying.
most important, the food.
Everything is
You
there.
can buy cash power.
I'm telling you,
can
you
buy
can just sit at home
everything.
and get access to the basic commodities in life. Just
And
from
now
the-
you can
from
pay
the
your
door.
government bills also
Yeah.
through the app.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it's like we have bring everything to your doorstep.
Yeah. Interesting.
And inshallah, this is what we are working on.
Yeah.
This is where we are different from other companies, other fintech companies.
Yeah.
We think we have our customers' mindset because us ourselves, me sitting here, I'm also a customer of yours.
Yeah, I am too.
Most definitely.
So we are all customers.
Yeah.
At the same time, we are also serving ourselves, serving the other customers.
Yeah.
So when I look at certain things, I say, at my angle, what do I think this should be done better?
Yeah.
Oh, these are some of the things that I go about in a daily life. How can someone come up and bridge this gap? And that someone is Yonna.
Yeah.
Because like I said, Yonna doesn't just get in this business to make profit. We are Gambians, and we will be here for Gambians for as long as it takes.
It takes. It's true.
Yeah.
Yonna is here to survive for as long as Gambia survives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the message is very clear. From the CEO, his roadmap, his mindset, his message to us. Every day we wake up, go to the office, it's just clear.
Yeah.
We are here not for the people in Sierra. In fact, the people benefiting from Yonna is even far from Sierra.
Yeah.
Sierra people might even having is even less than 5% of what they are benefiting from Yonna services. But the Gambians out there, people in Kenya today, if you go to my village, every compound you go, it is the Yonna bag that you are seeing there.
Yeah.
People will call me when rice is finished from Keneba, our branch in Keneba. If rice is finished there, sometimes I'm the one that goes to the enterprise and I say, look, there's nothing in Keneba.
Yeah.
Because they call me.
Kianko.
They call me. They say, we went there, but there's no rice.
That's all right.
How long are we going to wait? And I'll go to Musa Jabi and say, Musa, look, my people are calling.
Yeah.
We need to push. We need to send them
You need
rice.
to send them
More rice.
Yes, I told him.
So do you send them rice through Bara, Nyomi, or
I don't want to know the details how rice is
But they have right.
But
When
they
they have
always
rice.
have rice. Yeah, always have. Make sure
I
the
thought they
people
will
have
use
rice.
Jara, you know.
So you know, this comes to say how much we have reached
Yeah.
when it comes to
Alhamdulillah.
serving the Gambian
The
community.
people. Yeah.
And you know, when I go to Kiang, you know, I feel proud.
You feel proud.
Oh my God.
I feel proud to sit in the midst of the people and talk about Yonna.
Yeah.
Because the moment you start saying about Yonna, there's nobody that doesn't know
Everybody
about
knows
Yeah.
them.
Even
Yeah.
the little
They will
kids.
listen. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I have this little sister at home. There was one time, like I said, there was no rice at Keneba. And then they were forced to buy this rice. And when they cooked it, my mom told me that, look, this girl said, the rice that we ate is not Yonna rice. How comes? How come you did not send us the Yonna rice? I said, no, but you didn't explain to her that when we wanted to get the Yonna rice at the time, the rice was finished.
Yes, yes.
And then you guys needed rice.
Yeah.
So obviously you will not starve because there's no rice.
Yeah.
But this goes to tell, even the little one
They know the
They
difference.
can taste
Yes.
the difference between Yonna rice.
And the other rice.
Other rice. Yeah.
So to cut the long story short,
Yeah.
I think we just have the taste for the country.
Country.
We have the taste for the Gambians.
Yeah.
And then we are here every day, waking up in the morning, thinking about how to make lives better.
How to make life better. That's the
Yeah.
goal.
We want Gambians to just, you know, you can sit here in the Gambia and enjoy what people in Europe are enjoying.
Enjoy. Yep. The services. Yeah.
The services.
Yeah.
In Europe, you don't need to do or have, you know, you don't need to do a lot of things or spend a lot of resources to achieve something, especially when it comes to service delivery.
Yeah. Something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Service is just at your doorstep.
Yeah.
That is what Yonna is also
Trying to do.
envisioning.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Malik. Very interesting.
Definitely.
Serving the people at their doorsteps.
Yeah.
Finally, Mr.
Yeah.
Fatou.
So Malik just said everything, and then I believe the Baribunkas would also learn and then understand that the Kiankas are taking the lead. You know, Malik is saying, "I'm a Yonna Manole Atina, Ibuka Monodada."
Yeah, sai buka mono tabi de.
Saya bukan mono tapi bagat dia mono. So malam fai kamu.
Ikan nyelang lah tabi.
Ikan nyelang tabi.
Nyelang kamu je, bukan lo je. Nyelang bukan.
Yona nyelang fanam bijere. That's right. So Fatou mbe fanan tentula mbe jela bake.
Yeah.
Aning jiber lal. Ko Yona lom ntol letam. Komi ngafuno nyamanja last week. Ni ato fan jibe abe kumandikan nan. Akol doron ko iyo na. yeah so ay jiyale ako e nanam fana e bismillah so woto ni imuna fanna service wala abako doron ko ibe fanle mako e kam so bi ni te yona la service kilimta même boko ala yona woleto e si yona la product bundal be fana access nole because wo yona woleto ni insurance ko le be la police o yemata selo ke lafta ke insurance o jo iso yona woleto tanole yela insurance premium o jo wo yona woleto dimba lomba wala badi wala be bantala banko kam asi kodo kina no la ay na wo yona woleto fanan kono wo yona woleto e bela frinka mano sang ita mutti jalti ba bi jam postings la dimbal be badibo dimbal be kiyang dimbal be basa e be jara so be dulal to taring isi mano sanno tipa garas le wala na brancho me be tabo koto wala latrikunda wala duladoto ya joje o risito ya kila dimbale melbe fo base eta kodo eta mano nen taji wo yona woleto fanan so kena wo yona woleto dum fanan na be bulu fanan e bela frinke la man sakunda jorol fanan ke lansino lomba number plate lomba fendo lomba passport lomba id card lomba e rafta ko be jo wo yona woleto fanan se joro kena wodo nite be sirin dulato ni yona woleto dam man ne sinin be sabuno etema wodo de kamune batu imanta wo yona woleto ne ngini so wala mu kuti me alon ko fa nyande fanyini kala la katum jani be paso jola wala be town tripota la wala be kodo kila do wala fa be ta batala kono ji o yona woleto kiron ni yona ki yona bo bata be kelele ki la hajol ni fana mutaka be jara oto mba fala mole ko ye nimbara bake be duwala mol fana le saje ko aso ya fana sikeno because ni be kasoro no tenkule ko na so na ya adum fana be wo duwala bake ala ma fana sabatila ke ta fana tento ke jayi la do ko nyol mel be bijan fo kayro si meji la ja baraka
amin allah misa baro e saro di la
so Fatou ko tanda bake I think the Kian story is very inspiring I will call it the Kian story might have taken it so I think the Kian story is something in fact every family in most part of the Gambia are like that my neighbor told me the same thing until what busumbala so akanyako so ndeka na bicycle tare ngata brancho rek ngaka kan nena he saves money like nya BGB what do you want to try to do you have like I talk about cost here I can sit here and talk about cost in so many ways and nobody else will tell you not many people will tell you let me use the word not many people will tell you there are a lot of cost structures but with Yonna we tell people that this is what is happening and you can save so much money if you do this thing and that's what we do. The rice we're talking about here, the very quality rice. And then, I think last year, I think we've done a promo. We receive a lot of consignment through the government concession. And then we are able to benefit from 15,000 metric tons of rice. I think that has changed a lot. It has transformed this country because it has helped to really reduce the price of rice in the country. It has created stability. And then, we work on that because otherwise, because we work on logistics. There are a lot of logistics involved in that. Because we have our own trucking system that will just go to the warehouse, pick rice there, and take it to Basi, to Kia, and all these places. And we make sure that rice is available all the time, so that price will not, be adjusted. But also, not only that, rice is going to be available, but we also make sure that from the warehouse, but also from where it's coming from. So we ensure that there is that completeness in our supply chain, which is okay. So, like you said, our ecosystem, let me say, Yonna ecosystem, like Yonna Sajon Fungo, seeing bacon or Yonna Kona. Some people might say, Yonna Kol, no. We are open to partnership. We've worked with almost everybody in the same industry. In the remittance industry, a lot of these remittance business that you see here, bureaus, we work with all of them. In fact, they only have to do one thing: go to business department, their office, and then do the contract, fulfill the KYC. KYC is very critical for us. And then sign the contract. Then IT will generate, do your credentials, and they give you pay transfer. So you can pay interest like just like Yonna coming Jono. That's partnership because we want to empower each other. We don't just want to sit there because we allow Gambian Kule Mul Bunya because we are also doing something for Gambians as well. So we're doing that, and then they are part of us, and then we're supporting each other. Now, when you look at like I mentioned, the history about what Yonna was doing in the past, so why are we going to Europe now? Because we thought to avoid some of these things, mulka fees, you go to agencies, these agencies will take you to another place, you come to Yonna. That is frustrating, and it's uncalled for. It's very wrong. So for us to correct that, this is what we are doing. We are now telling you now, you can use the Yonna Global to do all the transactions into the country. That's going to help prevent all these things. And with GovPay, this is what Mansakunda Lafa Menna Kalan revenue base sort of nyama. But not only that, so na hakono fana. Okay? And Yonna so like no. So like Yonna nata da ko fuje na integration okay today is in service be no so na renkon. You don't have to travel for a very long distance. But the other thing that we mentioned in this discussion that will mean to if I can damning taxi you just do the transaction. You generate your receipt and you pay. But before you go to the other banks, do there, to where you are going to go to. A lot of time is wasted. So to avoid all those things, we are encouraging you to use the Yonna wallet to really do your GovPay services. If you're traveling to any part of the Gambia, because the reserve bus is not only for Dakar, it's for Basse as well. You can go and reserve your buses and the ticket and then you do kind of thing. And then the assurance of 200 payout locations across the country. Yonna Damanor. That time there were some 5 years ago. So it's not even a problem right now. So the problem is that how do we add convenience? That's what we are looking at. How do you add convenience? And inshallah, we will do more programs with you to expand on some of the areas. Probably we will come and then just speak about the Yonna wallet, but without just for na model being aresla nimang talk about other services. I don't know. But sometimes you can talk about Yonna wallet without talking about the insurance.
Wallet
exactly. So
I think it looks like wallet is center.
Exactly.
I think insurance for wallet. Ni microfinance for wallet. You feel for wallet or ma bela
certainly. Yes. So on that note, Fatou, I want to thank you for hosting this program. I think you are the best to really host our program because conversation can go and on because you know how to understand our services, you understand our processes, and then I think it makes it very easy to host us here, and we are grateful to you and all your staffs, and then we pray that we'll continue to have a lot of these programs, and then Sunkaro Fanang Jana Banna, you know, be continue to do mo be ka for ala school so nan kay be foten ko dolong falma ala ko so mo be block baraka. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Barrow. Thank you very much, Malik and Fatih. It's always refreshing to have you guys here. You know, it's when you look at a company like Yonna Group, the kind of different services that can provide, it's always easy to be able to connect and talk about this, especially in this service. If I can experience, I think my favorite is the wallet because it's so easy to use and user friendly. And I think a lot of Nima wallet also you should try and download it, especially when you have other staffs. Bank so it's so easy. You can just send them codes or they have a wallet. It's very easy.
Exactly.
So I think so sister Lembadi on me and Teminyo me and Komboka cash power. Mbukala Muntuma 2 a.m. 3 a.m. Ila cash power bam. You can always log in and buy cash power and data and credit and all that stuff. So Phenomenal is very convenient. But we will be back here more to look at the insurance, to look at the agro-business and all the other different services. It's always companies that come to you and tell you, this is what we're doing. They are opening themselves to you. It's always good to look at those companies because there are a lot of companies, but the ones that come to you and tell you, look, this is our service, call us, tell us this, ask us this, this is what we're doing. Neo Jibero, if I you late fana ba, you momo late fana all of Fintileka. Inshallah, we'll be back here again with another topic. Hopefully, is the insurance or another group. We will see Abakela Minti. Maybe Abakela Saliwato, the Sali promotion of Fatuna La Mall. Maybe we Sali promotion. Sali promotion because I can all Salo Fana, no Fana, Bagana, the end of very Nina Summoning Lent, Bele Latin. I get a Fenty Alonco, Mashallah, to Martin to Lambalde, Labadum, Bijibiro, Martin to Lambalde until we come back next week again. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Are you tired of the hassle of traditional banking? Say hello to the future of seamless transactions with Yonna Wallet. Introducing Yonna Wallet, the mobile wallet app that puts convenience and security at your fingertip. Your gateway to seamless financial freedom. With the Yonna Wallet, you can easily pay bills, buy credit, and purchase cash power effortlessly. The Yonna Wallet also provides a detailed record of your transactions, which makes it super easy to keep track of your expenses. Share the joy with friends and family through quick wallet-to-wallet transfers. You can send and receive money with just a tap through wallet-to-wallet transfers, even across borders. Join the thousands who already trust the Yonna wallet for their daily transactions near and far. Say goodbye to old-fashioned banking and embrace the joy of the Yonna wallet today. Yonna wallet, simple, secure, and oh yes, so joyful. Call us on our toll-free line on 1124. Yonna, delivering much more than money.